Gran Turismo Sophy is back, and I'm going to show you how good or bad it is. We're going to go here to Spa, and we're going to do professional level against the Sophy AI. Now, I am a top split online racer in Gran Turismo, but how am I going to fare here? It's on a quick race. Hopefully, it's automatically kind of done it against my LFA. But let's see, I'm going to put on racing soft tyres here. So let me just slap on those racing softs. But surely changes everything. But let's see. Right, here we go. Sophy AI. I know a lot of us will be excited about this. 20 drivers, by the way. Oh, the LFA sounds good. And you can see already they're moving around the Sophys. See, a lot of people don't like the emojis. I don't mind them. I quite like it, actually. And we're going to tear down the Camel Straight here. See, braking quite early. In fact, the biggest thing I'm noticing about driving Sophy is that there's a lot more variation. By the way, this seems to be quite well balanced. There's a lot more variation in the driving lines. It's not like they all basically follow the same line, which is what you get with a lot of AI. You can see people making moves. The Lambo there making the move. Oh, I've sent it there into a gap. You saw, I think one of the Sophys basically got out the way. We'll try and go up the inside here. Remember, this is the hardest difficulty setting. So this is the hardest you can really race against Sophy, I think. We are already up to P5, though. It's a quick... Maybe the soft tyres have kind of put us a little bit OP as we go around the outside. It does feel a little bit mismatched, I've got to be honest. But we're going to come up here against the Porsche and the rest of the top three. Let's not count our chickens yet. By the way, the LFA is a lot of fun to drive. And the Force feedback in Gran Turismo is light years ahead of Forza. Sorry, Forza fans, but you know it's true. He's got the smiley face. You see there he turned in and he turned away. I think Sophy is at his best when you're sent or you're getting sent, to be honest. Oh, he's moved over there and... Smiley faces. Is he going to leave us enough space around the outside? Or she? Not really. Kind of run us out of road there. This is a very different Sophy experience from the heavily tailored Sophy we had when it first launched. You can see that we don't seem to have the top end speed that these Sophy cars have. I'm loving the LFA though. I'm loving it. Oh, dearie me. Come on. Come on. Come on. Well, if we send it here. Okay, feels like we might have a bit more of a battle at the top with these guys. Let's see. In fact, the guy behind has also caught up. Or the AI, I should say. So, look at that. Look at the acceleration there from Jansen. Okay. Maybe there's a big split in the... Maybe these are the really difficult AIs that are going to be to get past. On the power... You can see that I'm struggling through the gear changes compared to that Mustang. Is that Sophy doesn't cheat, but those gear changes seem very smooth. Having raced in real life now, I really appreciate how important gear changes are to motor racing. I feel like I heard them gear change there. In fact, it looks like that's the Mustang is going to have a go on the Lambo. So we send it there. Around the outside, can we hold it? Yes, we can. Okay, let's just see if they come back. If not, I'm going to do a new Sophy race. Now, let's do a new Sophy race with I think maybe just a really slow stock Mazda or something will be really good. Because was that much better than driving the AI? Yes, in the sense that it was slightly more difficult. Right, so we'll go to Red Bull Ring. By the way, it's not available on every track, this AI. So let's go to a slower car. Here we go. We're going to this Mazda. And you see there's a massive bonus here because of the Sophy AI. So we do GT Sophy afternoon, and we'll do, look at the bonuses here. Professional. 400%. And I don't believe I'm on soft tyres here. What am I on? Oh no, we are on soft tyres. But let's change that actually then. Let's go on to... Don't want to go comfort. Let's go on to racing hards. That might be a bit more of a leveler. Although I would have liked this to have automatically sort of matched it, to be honest. But let's see. Here we go then. Well, I would like to be able to do a one-make race in Sophy, which I'm not sure you can actually do. Okay, this looks like it's going to be a lot more even, I have to say. This is such a fun car to drive in real life. Although, well, near-death experience you'll see in the upcoming race video for this, Mr. Van Dam. Oh, okay, so we're being sent here on the inside there by the BRZ. So this should be this feels like it's going to be a very tough experience to actually do well here, but it should be rewarding if we do. So keep it in second here, try and get a bit of a cut back. Oh, we're right in the pack. Feels like I'm back in Las Vegas again, actually, with all these bings and bongs going on. But what do we think? I mean, I have to say, so far, my experiences have not been transformational in the same sense as when I did all of the Sophy AI stuff when it first came out. That, like I said, I feel like was heavily tailored. So Sophy doesn't work in every car. You know, they don't want to cheat anything. So if they feel like the Sophy AI is not driving a car in a realistic way, they just don't add it. Presumably they'll keep adding Sophy AI. Now we want to get to I've got to be honest, right? I've got to be honest. I know this is a big project by Sony AI and they're spending millions of pounds developing this. And it's basically a tool for other applications, probably like medical and I don't know, even financial stuff like that. This doesn't feel like it should be anything different to the AI that you'd expect in a racing game. I've got to be honest about that. I don't know if anyone else is getting the same feeling, but like, if this was just like a new super hard difficulty and wasn't called AI Sophy, I wouldn't really bat an eye. I'd be like, okay, this is a bit more difficult. This they move around a little bit more. But I do feel like there's probably some incredible experiences to be had in the right circumstances and conditions. Like I can imagine some people just having like a 10-lap constant duel with a Sophy AI, or maybe like a 5-car battle, and it feeling like you're being tested and pulled this way and that way that you just don't really get with a normal AI. But those experiences are not going to be what you're going to get every time, and that's because I don't think they're cheating it. They could cheat it to basically match your pace and sort of rubber band and things like that, but they don't. They want to be quite honest about the way that it works, I believe. Now we are having this is, to be honest, this is quite a fun race, and I will complete this race, and I wonder whether we can win. But again, the field is stretched out like you would expect in a single player race. Normally, the way these works in the single player campaigns is that you start like a long way behind the leaders. They sort of artificially stretch it out. I guess here it was not artificially stretched out, which is good, but you end up sort of in the same place. Like we'd probably be in a similar position with an artificially stretched out field in hard mode, if that makes sense. I really miss driving on Gran Turismo. It's just so much more, like, it's so much more precise than Forza. I'm making like a million less movements on the wheel. I feel super smooth. Driving this car in Forza, I'd be jerked around by all the force feedback. Coming off the curves be a disaster. You kind of understeer and oversteer wildly. Doesn't feel to be progressive. Right, so here we go. We're going to go on to the last lap, everyone. By the way, if you are enjoying this, make sure you subscribe. I know a lot of you are already. I know so many of you are. But if you've seen a lot of my videos and you're not, I personally implore you to subscribe. Because we could... basically, if everyone watching this did subscribe, we'd get more access and opportunity stuff. It'd be awesome. Right, Calderon is the next car. Oh dear, I've overshot that. Will I get a penalty? Calderon's laughing at me in the Golf GTI, GTD, whatever it is. So let's see, Guzman as well. Our fastest lap is the 58, which I suspect is significantly faster than any Sophy. We do, on the face of it, have a last lap battle here. that will probably go down to the last few corners. So let's see whether Sophy will... You know, I think the things that you expect from Sophy is like being absolutely sent out of nowhere. If you look at the real race I did in these Masters in Spain against people like Frank, if you remember Frank from that video, definitely go and watch that video if you haven't. Those kind of unexpected sends are really what is very addictive and surprising about motorsport, and that's what AI have really lacked, I'd say, in pretty much any racing game. So if we manage to get past it before the last corner, will Calderon send it on the last corner? Let's hug it here. Obviously, they're front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. I can't remember. I got lambasted for getting that one wrong before. But we're definitely rear-wheel drive. So let's see. Are they going to send it now? In fact, why don't we just try and invite? Because it looks like the parity of the cars. So let's see. Are they going to send it here? Yes, they have. And can we send it back on literally the last corner? Will they defend? They haven't defended there. I would have liked to have seen them defend. Will they cut me back? No, a bit clumsy there, to be honest. I mean, this is not the super scary... Oh. What's happened here, then? This is not the... Oh, second. This is not the super scary Sophy AI that I feared before. But let me know what you think in the comments. Very excited to hear from you, and I will see you all. I'll see you next time.